Hello everyone, welcome to Gent Watches, and today we are doing another movie reaction. So, I originally planned for this channel to be TV and anime, right? Movies were definitely within the range of stuff that I was doing, but it was going to be very rare, I felt like. But, with that being said, people seem to like the movie reactions, and on top of that, I have actually been enjoying doing it, even though it is quite a bit more editing than a regular thing, and it's harder to fit in my schedule. It is good because these are movies that I have really wanted to see and just haven't had time to. But now that I'm fitting it into my schedule for this, I have time for it. So it's really hard to be able to squeeze it into my schedule, but here I am watching another movie, and so I'm planning now to maybe up the rate at which I do movies and try to do one a week. So I guess we'll see. Feel free to, in the comments below, tell me, you know, movies along the lines of things that I like based on things that I've liked on the channel. Suggestions for that sort of stuff down below. You know, I've seen a good variety of media, but actually when it comes to movies, I've got a little bit of a blind spot for a decent amount of movies, because I ended up focusing a lot of my time watching TV instead and watching anime, like TV anime. So when it comes to movies, I'm less well versed. But with that being said, things that I do know about is Your Name, which I watched a couple weeks ago. So if you like Your Name, go watch me bawl my eyes out at that movie. And then this movie was definitely the next on my list. I mean, from when I first started the channel, I was like, the movies that I want to do Your Name and I want to do A Silent Voice. Those are the main two movies that had been oh my gosh. Those are the main two movies that I wanted to get to at some point, because I've really wanted to see these movies. And Your Name was fantastic, made me cry a lot. This movie I feel like is going to make me cry a lot as well. So I'm sort of simultaneously really looking forward to it, because I really want to see this movie and I really want to have seen this movie. I want to be in that social lexicon, but at the same time I'm very nervous because I don't know, I feel like Your Name really affected me. Like for days I was thinking about Your Name, and it was like I got this like feeling in my chest whenever I thought back at it. And it's only just now started to like properly, completely subside. And I mean, it's been a couple weeks now, so I'm worried if A Silent Voice is going to do a similar thing. But here's what I know about A Silent Voice, so that we're all on the same page on my knowledge on this subject. I know it's an anime movie, and I know that I'm pretty sure it is about a mute girl, probably deaf and mute girl, and a boy, and I think it is a romance story. And I mean, other than that, I don't really know anything except for one thing which I don't want to say out loud because it might be a spoiler, and if something happens in the movie that I recognize as something that I knew already, I will point it out. But I feel like over all of this time, I've been trying so hard to avoid stuff like that. But A Silent Voice, there has been a few people who just like mention certain parts of the movie without even thinking, like just spoiling it without even thinking. So let's see if I end up knowing anything about the movie going into it. Then again, watching Your Name, I knew about the body switching parts of it, and I knew nothing else about the movie, and everything else about the movie was the more interesting bits. So I'm not too nervous because it's about the execution of the film. Anyway, I'm just about to get into this film, but please make sure to I want to remind people before I get into the movie to if you liked the video, please click like on the video, comment down below, let me know the sort of stuff that you like, and you know, your opinions on the movie and what you got based on my discussion on the movie. I'm doing a discussion on the movie at the end of the video. And please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this stuff. I will be doing more movie reactions and stuff if I can. But generally, the rule of thumb is the more subscribers there are, the bigger the channel gets, the easier it is to make these videos, because I can put more into them, put more time and effort and eventually money into the channel. But that will only be possible if people continue to support it, liking it, commenting on it, and subscribing to it. So if you're watching this video, wait till the end of the video or wait till later in the video, decide if you like my style of thing, and if you do, please make sure to support me just with these. They're free things to do, so please make sure to do all of that. Anyway, let's this is gonna be a 2-hour video, or not 2-hour video, but 2-hour movie. I'm sitting down for 2 hours to watch this, so I kind of just got to get into it. I am scared to be sad. I'm worried about being sad, but I shouldn't be nervous. Let's just get into A Silent Voice. I should mention real quick, I am doing the English dub of A Silent Voice, just like I did the English dub of Your Name. A point of the light. The shape of voice. Oh no! Wow. Wow. Okay. What a start.
This is Shoko.
Shoko. Ooh. Nice to meet you. I'm Shoko Nishima. Through this notebook, I hope to become good friends with you all. Aww. Please use it when you need to talk to me. I'm deaf. Someone going, oh, that's so sick.
Hi, nice to meet you. Yoo-hoo! Hey there, new girl.
Aw, she's so cute.
Come on now, huh? That's not very nice. Oh,
I was just making fun of you.
Hey, we have another show now.
2 shows is pretty cool.
What? No, it's not. In a pantsuit.
What the heck are you guys doing?
Make sure to write this down.
She's already different than I expected her to be. I expected her to be more quiet and unsociable. I mean, she's quiet, obviously, but...
Not yet, Shoko.
Aww.
You're coming in too early. Guess we won't be winning the choir contest. Say that again.
Okay. Well, come on, guys. I know you're kids. Okay. Alright. Come on, man.
Isn't funny. Sit down, Shoya.
I didn't think he was gonna be like that.
Can you believe it?
I guess he's a stupid kid. Man, Shoko keeps great spirits for, you know, I mean, I guess you'd have to be able to cope if you were deaf, you know, find the enjoyment in the little things. But just in school especially, I think if you were deaf during school, that would be so hard. Oh.
What?
Oh.
You're such a freak.
Don't.
Everyone, I'm Miss Kita, the DHH liaison.
He's gonna regret this so much when he's older, I feel like.
Morning, we're going to spend 3 minutes of class learning to sign.
That's cute. That's cool.
Miss Kita,
Yes?
why can't we just write in her notebook?
It would be easier for Shoko if everyone just learned a little sign language.
Yeah.
Well, it would be easier for me if I could just write stuff down. Excuse me. Me, goody two-shoes loser.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is hard to watch. This is like
He'll be on the show next week. That's wonderful.
kids just being awful.
Gross. Did she get dressed in the dark?
I said no need to thank me.
She's so
Let's
sweet.
go, guys.
Oh, you know what? I was wondering the same thing. Can I see him for a sec?
Oh, don't. No, 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 no.
Naoka! What are those things? Toss them over!
Don't. Don't.
Is that earwax? That is so gross!
What the hell is wrong with you?
Shoko, are you okay? She's bleeding.
Get lost.
Oh,
Sorry? You're not sorry, you're just pathetic! Come on, let's go. I'll show ya later.
Okay, so if we jumped forward a bit to when he's kind of not as up there socially.
Listen up, everyone. Stand up. We all know that it's you. I told you to stand up!
Oh,
Yes, sir!
well, you kind of got what you had coming to you.
Then why did I get a call from your teacher this afternoon?
Okay, fine, it's true!
Get cleaned up. We're going over to Shoko's right now.
Man, when parents are crying, that gets me. Is she gonna pay them for the hearing aids and stuff? She can't hear you, but the birds did. Tables have kind of turned. I mean, not that he deserves bullying for, you know, you shouldn't fight bullying with bullying, but
What the heck is she doing? Hey! Don't try to act all sweet and innocent! What is it? If you want to say something, then spit it out! All you do is just stand there with that stupid look on your face. Don't you ever get mad? Well, then do something!
ah, good job.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You just said do something. Oh,
Get off! I can't even understand you!
that was really sad, and also an incredibly animated scene. Holy crap! Like the way that they were struggling, the struggling fight was so well animated. Oh, that's what she was doing. She was cleaning off the bullying.
Shoko Nishimiya has transferred to another school. Moving on. Now, who was in charge of the class journal yesterday?
She transferred.
Everyone just check their bags to
Makes sense. I would not stick around. Oh my god. I thought it'd be the last half hour of this movie that would be rough, not the first half hour.
Where are you going?
Oh.
Wait. Please.
Oh, the way she stopped. Oh. That's adorable. Can she read lips? I don't know. Maybe just a little bit.
I came here to give you this. Can me and you, Shoko,
Be friends?
can we be friends? Is that an option? Oh, what did I just say?
You've been working so hard at your job. And you've enjoyed your comic book.
Aww. I love this mother. She's so cute.
Why would you want to kill yourself?
Oh my god.
I knew something was going on with you.
Do not even try to deny it!
You crazy, Mom.
Crazy? You were gonna off yourself!
No way. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm really sorry.
Then I won't burn this.
Oh.
Mom, watch out! Oh, my fingers.
She put it in the pan. Is it? Did they save it in time?
I was planning to jump off a really tall bridge, and I pushed everyone away.
I'm gonna have so much to say about this movie in the discussion, I feel like.
And next week's class.
Wow, it's really cool how the X's move, you know? People were even talking to him a bit, I think. Because that guy seemed to look back and tap the desk. Seems like he's closed himself off just as much as he's been closed off, you know?
Hi, burning all your hard-earned money.
Okay, so it did all burn.
Then again,
Anybody out there? Why won't anyone help me?
Come on, man. Come on.
You want to borrow mine? It's over there.
Yeah? Thanks, man. You're a godsend.
Of course he stole it. And today's Tuesday.
So he stole it. He goes to the school though, right?
I should just leave her alone.
who are you anyway? I mean, are you actually a friend of hers? Nothing to worry about. There's a rat in the hallway. A really gross one.
Look at her terrified expression at the concept of a rat. She was genuinely concerned about that rat.
Hey, you! Over here! Look, check it out! I found your bike! This is
Oh.
yours, isn't it?
Good job, dude.
Burke dumped it in a rice field. Man, it took me forever to find it.
Why? What's wrong with people? Ooh, cool effect.
Something wrong? Do you want to hang out with me after school today? I mean, since we're
Aww.
friends now.
This is cute.
Saved you a seat.
Aww. Like he's a little weird, but like
Troubling you, Yasho?
a good guy and came at the right time.
Who's Yasho? Maybe you and I.
Shoko's my girlfriend, okay?
Whoa, really?
Oh, well, that sucks.
Being so stubborn and go get her.
Seriously, what are you even doing here?
I followed you. Friends have each other's backs.
The shitty stalker.
What did you
Okay, let's all chill out.
Alright, calm down, man.
Bullshit!
Someone else. Sorry, buddy. You're on your own.
Oh, she's chasing him.
Hey, they're gone!
Hand it over. I want to see. Man, Yasho sure does talk.
You can actually eavesdrop
Called sign language dumb.
on them by looking through there.
Oh, wow.
I have never seen him before in my life. He was disgusting.
Liar.
Right, fine. I was thinking the exact same thing. It's
Oh.
me, isn't it?
So, anyway, I brought you some bread to feed the fish.
Oh, so cute.
Duh, she can't hear me.
Oh, she's deaf. I forgot.
Wait, now that I think about it, you really don't want to read that stuff.
Oh no! Oh no! Dad! No!
Huh? Wait, what are you doing?
Oh.
What did you do that for?
Okay, at least it's a shallow river, you know.
Over here,
She can't hear you. Oh, she's looking for it.
Go!
She can't hear you. I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming. Peace out.
Seriously, is that really Shoya?
See you later. Yeah. Peace out.
Shida, report to the faculty office immediately.
Huh?
Into the river from the Surimanbashi Bridge, even though I know it's prohibited.
Oh, right.
Shoya!
Who's that supposed to be that we never see? Is it supposed to be his sister?
Why should I be? I mean, I kind of brought this on myself. Okay.
I'm getting claustrophobic seeing them in here.
She's my sister's.
Okay. Yeah, sister's kid. Aww. Kids sometimes love feeding people. It's just one of the pleasures of their life. And then they get upset when you're done eating. Man, it'd be so cool to know sign language and get all the bits of this movie.
Stop it. What are you doing? Take it, okay? Thank you. Hang on. Are you not... Wait, are the two of you living together?
Are they brother and sister?
You're right. I am a horrible person. The world would probably be better off if I wasn't around.
Oh no.
But still. Younger sister.
Later.
Younger sister. Okay. I do think I called her at first.
You're Shoko's mom.
Oh.
Don't hug me.
Oh. Oh.
Flat broke.
Yeah, show, my man. I've got your back, bro.
Whoa, really?
Come from. I don't really.
This guy's so supportive.
Come on, let me spot you. There.
So, would you mind if she tagged along with you?
Oh. Oh.
So,
They animate her in such a cute way.
sorry about that.
Oh.
Is that you?
Oh.
So, where are you going?
Oh my god, this is warming my heart so much. Just a simple conversation.
Has gotten big.
Special offer.
Oh. Did she recognize him?
Maybe I should reunite her with Naoka as well.
Yeah, that may be the worst idea you've ever had.
Yeah, why would you want to do that?
Pass.
She was also bullying her pretty hard. Who knows if she's improved? Oh.
Oh, good. Right this way.
Crap. He actually came.
Okay, she did recognize him.
What I imagine you expect. Have you ever been to a place like this? No, I've not. What are you doing here, huh?
I came over to play with Maria.
Aww, that's so sweet.
Naoka? What?
Go, go!
Hey, what are you doing?
Long time no see.
That seems like a crazy thing to do to someone you only knew in elementary school.
Still all alone. Poor thing.
She's still a little bit of a bully, isn't she?
Seriously, Shoya.
But it's not like it was that big of a deal.
Hey, Naoka. Get off.
Oh.
Later.
Yeah.
I'm glad he told her to get off.
Naoka!
What's she doing?
Long time no see. Just like when we were kids.
Yeah, she hasn't improved.
I don't believe it.
At least she didn't break the thing.
See ya.
Time to get up. I'm up. You startled me awake. Get out of bed. Breakfast is. Wait! Before you go.
Wow. Her speaking.
You're here.
That was the most sentences I feel like we heard from her. You know what's cute? They could talk to each other from that distance.
What was that? Where am I going? To the bakery. Yuzuru asked me to get some bread to feed the koi.
But you already have some bread. I bet she only wants the more so she can eat it.
No,
You don't have to buy her
slow
any.
down,
I
Zach.
can't believe you made you do
Wait,
that.
just- Can you sign it?
Is she trying to improve her?
Boy, will.
Yeah. I'm sorry I didn't. Your voice sounds totally okay.
Aww. It was really cute that she was trying that hard to speak. You know? Like, she probably thinks it's easier for their conversation if she speaks.
Present for me?
I love you.
Oh.
The moon?
Oh. It probably just wouldn't even cross his mind that she could be saying something like that.
Can I ask you something?
But she's facing away from the moon. I mean, come on.
Well, they don't look like the moon.
Oh.
You what?
I think she wanted to say it with her own voice instead of. That's why she was like building up to it by speaking. Yeah, it doesn't have the braids.
Hey, Miki, I've got a question. Why did you suddenly change your hair?
What do you mean? It's not like I
Aw.
need any particular reason.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
Who are you? And tell us the nature of this business.
Nice to meet you.
Cut it out! Stop doing that over my
He's
head.
slowly getting bigger group of friends.
What did she say to you?
The moon. It's an easy enough. Making sense.
That's so cute. Just constantly having to kick.
Why is she acting so chummy with Shoko?
Oh no.
She here.
Is she like a friend or something?
Yeah.
Wow, she has an ex over her now as well?
I was going to wait until after the ride to decide if it's scary or not. Can't help feeling a little scared though. Here we go.
Whoa! I love roller coasters. I really like them.
Pretty impressive.
Hey, get your dirty paws off my Yasho.
Dude, I was just being friendly.
We can do this, Yasho. Come on, pedal hard
This looks like a really fun day.
Is it okay? Am I allowed to have this much fun?
Oh.
This feels so. Oh yeah. It almost feels like
Oh.
we're all friends.
Now because X fell off.
You need to learn how to mind your own business.
Oh. Yeah. Best friend turned enemy.
I'll
Oh.
be here, okay?
They both. That's such a cool effect. Both getting the X's again. Oh.
No, I'm not.
That's so cool. That was the coolest moment in the movie so far.
If Shoko hadn't shown up, we would all still be friends and be happy.
Okay.
You don't know that.
It's not her fault.
Admit it. Hey, Shoko, you gotta come ride the Ferris wheel with
She
me.
always grabs her.
Alka.
Makes me so uncomfortable that Naoko always goes up and grabs Shoko by the shoulders and like shakes her while talking to her.
Yep,
How'd you get it?
spying.
What?
I hate you.
Huh?
And you would apologize all the time for everything. So I tried a different approach. I ignored you and blew you up. I'm sorry. God, still.
Oh.
I'm not looking for another apology from you. I hate you myself. What did you
Oh.
What did you say?
Oh my god.
What are you gonna do?
You'd have to be a major douchebag. Who bullies a deaf kid? What's wrong with people, right?
What are you saying?
I mean, yeah.
You think I'm spreading? Naoka used to talk about you behind your back all the time too. I just said what everyone else was thinking. Well, Miyoko.
Oh my god.
no way in?
To be completely
There's
honest,
so much tension here.
I was scared of both of you. What? That was harsh. You didn't have to
Oh,
put.
please, Miyoko. We all know that you just run away whenever things get tense.
Oh,
Let's gotten
this is so harsh.
Just stop talking. You really love the sound of your own voice, don't you?
You don't mean it. But I'm gonna give you some space.
Oh. And Shoko doesn't know what's going on because he was saying it down. So she couldn't read the lips, she couldn't hear him. He wasn't signing it.
What do you know? You're not even really part of our group.
Oh.
We were friends.
He's regressing. What was that?
If you want to come, then come.
Okay. Oh. Oh. That's a rough time. Did she say yes? Is that why she's dressed up? She did! Oh, good. Man, that shirt is so cute. Wow.
Shoko?
Ah!
That's totally not true.
Man, can someone hug this damn girl?
This is hilarious. Hey, greetings, classmates.
Oh, he's
I gotta say,
trying to be extra,
best summer break ever. Just had
extra energetic.
serious. I feel like I really should.
Aww.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to assist us in baking our mother's birthday cake.
Are you absolutely sure? I don't want to get hit again.
She won't hit you. She'll probably kill you this time.
Yeah, I mean,
That looks amazing.
yeah, I'm worried about the mother.
Why is he here?
Yeah.
What's the boy doing in our kitchen? I want an explanation right now.
Come
Get
on, Mom.
out.
Don't be like that. Great. Looks like Mom isn't gonna kill you.
The sigh of relief.
Why would you do this to me?
Oh, I love seeing her as like an older sister as well.
You're coming to see
Your birthday was June 7th. Oh no, I missed it. That's too bad. I
Aw.
believe you're already 18. Next year we'll celebrate
Really?
together. We'll throw a big party.
They're 18 now.
It sounds like we're
Wow, we've come quite far if they're 18 now. I assumed they were still like first or second years.
Wait up. I'll walk you home. But why? Well, see you later.
Did she not reply, see you later?
Hey, what happened to Shoko?
Oh, so that's
Oh.
what she...
No.
Wait a second.
Oh.
Doing? Hey, Shoko?
Oh.
Shoko?
No, 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 no. Oh.
Don't do it!
No.
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Hold on. Please.
Give me one more ounce of strength. I won't run away from my problems anymore. Do this one thing for me, please.
Oh.
Starting tomorrow, I'll look everyone in the eye. Sorry for everything, Shoko. Are you still mad at me? I'm so dumb. I should have asked her what she really thinks of me. I think that I might...
Please. Please. Get up. Oh. Oh. Oh my god.
Your sister whipped you up some of her famous pancakes.
I'm gonna watch the fireworks.
Oh my god.
I just wanted to know about Shoya.
Well, he's doing a lot better.
Okay.
Out of the ICU.
Okay. He's okay.
Want to come with me? Do you know it's unforgivable, but I want you. Please forgive me. What are you doing? Get up. I'm sure Shoya must have done something.
Mrs.
Otherwise,
Ishida,
this wouldn't.
Shoya was trying to save my stupid sister. If I had done better, she wouldn't have. I'm so sorry.
Please don't. Come on, both of you. Please get up. I'm just glad that Shoko is okay. And you too, Yuzuru. So please get up.
Oh.
Play the victim.
Don't.
Say something. What? You finally felt bad for all the problems you created for everyone. So you. Hey! What the hell are you? That's enough.
Oh. You're both alive. That's all that matters. Oh.
I thought if she saw what death looked like, she'd stop saying she wanted to kill herself. Didn't know what else to do.
That explains all the pictures of the dead creatures. I was wondering. Oh. Nagaska's
Notice you there, Shoko. Are you thirsty?
very honorable guy.
Buy you a drink. He's staring.
I don't care who's listening. I have to be loud in order for Shoko to hear me.
Oh, someone gave her a hug at least.
So worried about
Oh.
life can be hard sometimes. I feel bad for everyone. The thing is,
She needs more hugs.
accept the bad parts of yourself with the good and just move forward. You can change. Start now. Not too late.
Oh, what a good callback. Oh. You're up.
No, Shoko. It's all this.
Keep it on. Keep it on, bro. You just woke up. Oh no. Oh no.
Yo.
Oh.
Why are you crying? I'm really glad you are okay. Don't worry, Shoko. I am fine now, I promise. Well, more or less. I wasn't trying to hurt you. I must have. Because I made you feel so bad
Oh.
about yourself that you decided to go and do the unthinkable.
They animate her expression so well.
It's because I couldn't change, and that's why you fell. It's me. Everything is always my fault.
Did you know we were talking a little while ago? I was dreaming. And in this dream, I was ready to just give up on everything. That maybe you could teach me how to live. Please, Shoko. Oh God. That's the creepiest thing I've ever said in my life. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. That
You
scene.
have arrived at your destination.
They're looking good.
Aww.
Maria, our show came back from the dead.
Listen to Grandma.
You know, she was by your
She still has the X.
It was Kazuki and the guys who pulled you out. They told me not to tell you, but anyway,
Thanks, Naoka.
Oh, okay. She lost the X.
no, it looks much cuter like this. Oh, you're not, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh.
me too.
No matter what, my son always bounces right back.
See you later, Mom.
Yo,
Whoa. New threads? It looks good.
I love this relationship here, these two. Whoa.
Hey, impressive.
Now feast your eyes on this.
Whoa. Not so impressive.
Alive again?
So it's easier for me to just stare at the floor all the time. You think it's okay to do that?
Oh.
Shoko, I can actually do it without you leading me.
It's so cute.
This is
Show you back at school.
Oh,
Okay now?
they all got the X's.
Shoya! You're okay. I'm glad. Because if you didn't wake up, I didn't know what I would do.
Oh.
Everything to first say something don't mean each other all the time. It doesn't matter. I'm begging you, don't ever leave us again. Promise me. I
This
can't
guy's a
do
bro. He's a real bro. And I like that he's a little weird, you know, like a little clingy, and
Thank you.
it's realistic.
With the facial hair.
That's my lucky stash. I swore I wasn't shaving it till you woke up.
That's how much of a stash I get as well.
There's supposed to be 1,000 of them, but we couldn't finish it fast enough. Everyone worked really hard. But we just couldn't.
No, this is
Oh.
amazing. It's more than enough.
It's okay.
You've done anything like this for me. It really means a lot. Seriously. Thank you. Mika. Also, sorry. And to you too.
No worries. It's all good, bro.
Oh.
Enough. Oh, stop acting so worried. They're just talking things out. Apologizing? Well, guess that's all you know how to do. Moron.
Oh, she learned a bit of sign language. Aww.
Whatever.
That's sweet.
Did she just run away? I think she's embarrassed.
I mean, that's kind of sweet.
Big favor to ask her.
There we go. Aww. Oh. Oh, they keep coming. The tears keep coming. Oh. Oh my god. Whew. Okay. That was A Silent Voice. That was a very good movie. Wow, yeah, that had that actually kind of that wasn't what I expected, I don't think. Like, yeah, it was definitely a different feel to what I expected it to be. And the direction that they took it was different than I expected them to take it. First thing I want to do though, because I'm super curious, is I want to look up, I mean, I was watching it in the dub, but I want to look up if the actor who played Shoko is actually deaf. So just give me a sec while I look that up. Okay, I just looked it up, and Lexi Cowden is the name of the voice actress, and she is indeed deaf. That is amazing, especially since I'm seeing here that that it was Saori Hayami who did the Japanese voice, and I know who Saori Hayami is. She's not deaf, as far as I know, because she's a very prolific voice actress, and I'm sure she would have done an amazing job at Shoko. But I am so impressed. I mean, the dub got a deaf voice actor. I like really. The reason I wanted to look that up is because it sounded very authentic. And I was so surprised at how authentic it sounded. So I thought, like, wow, I wonder if they actually did cast a deaf actor, and they did. So that's amazing. That's really good, because that is a great representation of a deaf person, and especially since it's, you know, that wasn't something in the Japanese dub from what I've seen. That's just something that the English dub decided to do. Great job, awesome. So, I also noticed, I believe, and let me just double check that this is the case, but the actor who did Shoya was, let me just double check. Yes, it was Robbie Daymond, and I absolutely love Robbie Daymond, and I was thinking he sounded good as well. Robbie Daymond, I love that guy. He's so cool. He's such a cool guy. He's a great actor, and he was in Critical Role recently, and he played an incredible character in Critical Role. I love him. Anyway, sorry. So let's actually talk about the story and the movie and how good it was, because the whole movie was very good. I am surprised that it actually wasn't a romance movie. There were definitely romantic implications to it. I mean, Shoko said "I love you" to him, and I'm surprised they didn't bring that back around. But thinking about it, I mean, that's actually kind of really nice that they didn't bring it back around, you know? Like, I would have liked to see it. But I don't actually feel unsatisfied by the ending, the fact that it didn't even imply that they got together or anything, because, like, what it did was it made the story more about the growth of Shoya, which I think is really, like, I mean, yeah, like, it was about Shoko as well, but Shoko was the person who made him Shoya change. Shoko is the person who made him reveal who he was at the start, and then the person who made him change. but it's still Shoya's story, and I think that like the fact that they ended it with Shoya just like being able to like look people in the eyes and face the world properly again, and that being the final scene, instead of it being them getting together, is quite like a kind of brave choice, I feel like, and also a very good choice. I will say that the final scene, when I said at the start, I might have a minor spoiler or whatever. The final scene, I knew that, like, the only other thing that about A Silent Voice that I knew is that there are X's over people's faces, and then there's a really important scene toward the end of the movie where they all fall off at the same time. And so I knew that scene was coming. I know it's not like a major spoiler. It's still, I think I still would have preferred not knowing that to going into it. It's still, the scene still very much affected me, and like, even though I knew it was coming the entire time, I think if I was watching it, like watching the series, I mean the movie, without knowing that, I still would have like pieced it together that was what was going to happen by the end. Anyway, let's talk about these characters. I am so surprised that you open this movie with half an hour of making the main character dislikable. Like, making the main character do so much wrong in the first half an hour, and like really become this this really horrible kid, but then with the with the understanding that he was a kid, and like, not that we should be okay with kids doing it and just like brush past it, because it's still absolutely horrible. But like, I like the story of someone just looking back and absolutely regretting who they were, and also struggling to accept the fact that that doesn't have to be who they are. I think that's really beautiful, because I absolutely look back at things I did as a kid, and I am so like just ashamed, like, I don't think I never bullied any deaf kids. I like to think that I didn't bully anyone. I hope not. Oh my god, I don't even want to think about that. If I did, I am so sorry, because that is absolutely terrible. If anyone if anyone did feel like I was someone who bullied them, but I really don't think I did, and I really hope I never did. But with that being said, I mean, I absolutely made mistakes, like millions of them, as we all did, I'm sure. And just thinking back to times that you've hurt people, and times that you did stuff and you look back and you go, I don't even know why I was doing that. Like, I just don't, I was just like, in the moment, it seemed to be the only thing that I could do, and it felt like it wasn't my fault, and it felt like everyone else was wrong. And then just looking back, it's just like so awful. And I don't even have to look back that far. Like, I feel like looking back just like 4 or 5 years and it gives me that. And like, even when I was like 18 and 19, I'm already thinking about like moments in my life that I just like absolutely regret and totally wish I handled completely differently. And so having that be the central conflict of the story, it's very relatable to me, and to, I'm sure, everyone. At least a good portion of people, especially people who are trying to improve themselves as a person. I like to think that in my life, a big part of my life is approaching every day trying to make sure I'm adjusting the things that I don't like about myself and that other people might not like about me. I mean, look, I'm a little bit of someone who has enough of an ego and a desire just for love that I like mold that into positive change, I hope. I have an ego in that I do actually like myself for a good part, right? A good portion of myself, I actually do like myself. That's something that I had to train myself to do, and I don't like myself all the time, but I think I'm in a pretty good place in my life where I do actually like myself. However, of course there are things that I hate about myself, and there are things that I wish I could change about myself and that I'm trying to change about myself. And there's stuff that I notice in myself that I don't want other people to notice in me, you know? And these are all things that I'm constantly trying to change every single day. And it takes a long time. And sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's harder than you'd expect it to be, and sometimes it just feels like, okay, well, this is who I am, and I'm just going to accept this is who I am, when I don't have to do that. I can actually try to improve. And that pain that I feel looking back on horrible moments is actually a good thing, because that pain is something that I can use to make sure that I don't make those mistakes again. Okay, Shoko is such a pure and incredible character. I mean, she's going through her own struggles, but she's smiling through life, like, constantly. And Kyoto Animation, it's no surprise that they're an incredible company. Okay, we all know they're an amazing company. I love K-On! And I love Sound Euphonium and stuff like these. The expressiveness of their animation is, like, incredible. And in this movie, I mean, Shoko is a perfect character for them to animate, because she is someone who her whole personality comes out in her expressions, right? And so she has to be, her expressions have to be well animated, and god damn, they were well animated. And the smile that she always gives the same smile, but you can just tell, like, the difference in the smiles, you know? You can tell the smiles that are sadder and the smiles that are happier, you know? They did an incredible job with that. I'm so happy with that. This is a pretty harsh movie on, like, bullying and suicidal thoughts. Like, it's very harsh. Something that this movie also tackled, which, like, is a tough thing to tackle, is, like, not only the person with suicidal thoughts, or the people with suicidal thoughts in this case, but the people around them, and the helplessness and the fear that you have when you're around someone who's having horrible thoughts like that. Because especially if you're not a licensed therapist, you haven't dealt with this sort of stuff before, you don't know what to do. And it's this really difficult, it's one of those situations where everyone is a victim, right? It's not the fault of the person who's having these thoughts, and it's not the fault of the people around them necessarily. It's just this terrible, horrible situation that a group of people are suffering together. And, like, this movie showed that from all sides. It showed how Shoya is suffering from suicidal thoughts, and how Shoko was suffering from those. But then it also showed how the families were being affected by this as well, and how terrifying that is. Like, the Shoya's mother, like, burning that thing, like, that's not necessarily the best way to get someone to, you know, not have those thoughts. It's not going to solve their problems, but she doesn't know what to do. And she's like, I don't, all I know is I have this money, and, like, maybe I can stop him from doing this if I tell him I'm going to burn the money. Like, she's grasping at straws at that point. And the little sister, who it was Yuzuru, who was taking photos of dead things just so that she could show Shoko, like, what it's like, and then maybe she could change something. Like, the thing is, like, everyone thinks, like, I'm the person, I have to do something to change this, and it's such a hard situation, because, like, a lot of the time there isn't just any one person who can change anything, right? I can't even give you the answers of who and what can change it. I mean, like, I absolutely suggest there are helplines, and there are there's you know, therapists and all this sort of stuff, which I know has been proven to help people, and is always worth going to. Always worth going to. That's always an option. But yeah, like, I don't know what the answer is other than that. Like, I can't tell you what they would tell you in those sessions. I can't tell you what a professional should tell you. And I shouldn't claim to say that I can, you know? I can't just say, like, oh, it'll get better, don't worry. Even though I believe, of course, that it'll get better, but I I am lucky to say that I have never gone to that far in the pits. I've definitely gone into some heavy, like, sad places in my life. I've luckily, and I thank God every day that I haven't, but I luckily haven't gone that deep and dark. But it's still just like an absolutely horrible situation. So the way this movie portrayed it, it felt authentic. It felt like the author of this has experienced like one of the sides or both of the sides of this situation. Yeah. I don't mean to move on from such a dark subject so quickly, but there's not an easy way to transition, is there? I liked Nagasuka a lot. Nagasuka. I think that's his name. Let me just see if it's in this list here that I have. Nagatsuka. He was a surprisingly cool guy, you know? Like I like that he was clearly a really weird guy, you know? He was clearly a bit strange. Like I liked that he was clingy because he was a flawed dude, and he wasn't like the dream friend everyone, oh my god, like, oh, this guy, he's cool and he's hot and he's like always got your back and he'll fight for you and he'll do this and he'll do that. Like he didn't have all these positive traits and stuff. But I mean, you watch something and you're like, it's still good to have a friend like that. Like he's an amazing friend to have. And it's good because it just like represents, like, it doesn't matter, like, you know, the character design is intentionally weird looking, right? He looks like Mineta from MHA. Like he's supposed to look weird, I think. But like that doesn't matter. That's not what we're judging him by. We're judging him by what he does, and what he does is stick by Shoya the entire movie, like the entire time, and it's amazing. So he was cool. I really liked him. I was very interested in Naoka's character, and I also want to see who played her. I know I'm looking at cast lists a lot, but I am always very curious about this. So Kira Buckland, that makes sense, because I thought she was a very well voice acted character, because you have to play just the right amount of bitchy for that character, you know? And I mean, Kira Buckland is an incredible voice actress, so of course she did that amazingly. But yeah, I think that I think that character is so interesting, because even by the end, it wasn't like she was like, you know, a great person. She didn't really completely change, but the way that she shifted was just sort of like, at least in the end, it seemed like she was being inclusive. And so she changed. Not much, and we shouldn't look up to her. We shouldn't be like, oh, Naoka's goals. That's goals right there. She was still, you know, being mean a little bit, but it's clear that she hasn't matured properly. She doesn't know how to express herself properly. She's probably filled with frustration, and I don't want to be the sort of person that sort of makes every male-female relationship a potentially romantic one. But I wonder if the implication was that Naoka had a crush on Shoya since elementary school. And so she sort of doesn't know how to express herself and doesn't know how to express those feelings. And since they grew up kind of as bullies, that's what she just like goes back to. And the fact that everyone else is growing past that, she doesn't know how to process that, I feel like. And of course, Shoko is such a pure and cute individual that, yeah. So like, I don't want to dive too deep into the mind of Naoka, because we actually didn't get too far in there. You know, we didn't learn as much about her as we did about the other characters. And so I don't want to just presume, like, I feel like a lot of the time people jump to with a character especially if there's a female character, the only reason she's acting flawed is because she feels threatened by another woman. That is very prevalent in media, and maybe too prevalent in media a lot of the time. And so, like, if that's not the case here, I don't want to put that on this movie. That's the vibe that I got based off of the way that things played out, but it very well could be literally anything else. But yeah, final thing, I also wanted to say that Yuzuru was an awesome character, and I loved the fact that Yuzuru's English voice actor isn't on the My Anime List page for some reason. Great. So I guess I'll just never know. I just think her relationship with Shoko was very cute, and then her relationship with Shoya was adorable. The fact that she would just like come over all the time and just like hang out and stuff, and the fact that they would talk to one another all the time, and I just think it was awesome. I think it was a really cute relationship right there. But anyway, I think that's about it for the video. I've been sitting here for almost 3 hours at this point, and so I think I am ready to go to bed. It is 3 a.m. But that was an awesome movie. I'm putting my notebook in the drawer. That was a great movie. Wasn't what I expected it to be, really, but it was great nonetheless. A great comment on bullying and dark thoughts and being there for each other and changing as a person, which is a theme that I really appreciate, because that's something that I am a big believer in, is being able to change as a human being. So anyway, if you got to this point in the video, well done. Great job. Round of applause for you. Make sure to like the video. If you did get to this point in the video, I hope you did get some enjoyment out of it at least. So please make sure to like the video if you did. Comment down below. Just tell me your thoughts. Tell me how you feel. Share your experiences with the film and yeah, all of that sort of stuff can go in the comments below. I love to read it. And please, if you do enjoy my stuff, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. It will be helpful for both of us, for you and for me. And I mean, you can just think of it as a connection, right, from you to me and me to you. You will be directly helping the channel. Even like a number going up by 1, big deal. Like, I'm not even being sarcastic there. That is a big deal. So please make sure to subscribe to the channel, and then I'll post videos that you will enjoy, and it'll pop up in your subscription box. It'll be great. So anyway, thank you for joining me for A Silent Voice. This was great, and maybe I'll be doing another movie maybe next week. Let's see. But I will see you then. Goodbye.